ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ನ್ಯೂಸ್ 26ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ದಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಶೃಂಗಸಭೆ 2023 21 ಮತ್ತು 22 ನವೆಂಬರ್ 2023ರಂದು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ದಿ ರಿಚ್ ಕಾರ್ಲ್ಟನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯಲಿದೆ. ಈ ಮಂಗಳವಾರ ಮತ್ತು ಬುಧವಾರ 21 ಮತ್ತು 22 ನವೆಂಬರ್ 2023ರಂದು ನಡೆಯಲಿರುವ ದಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಶೃಂಗಸಭೆಯ 7ನೇ ಆವೃತ್ತಿಯನ್ನ ಘೋಷಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ರಿಚ್ ಕಾರ್ಲ್ಟನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ 2 ದಿನಗಳ ಶೃಂಗಸಭೆಯು ಅರ್ಥಪೂರ್ಣ ಪಾಲುದಾರಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸಲು ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ನಾವೀನ್ಯತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ನಾಯಕರನ್ನ ರೂಪಿಸಲು ವಿನ್ಯಾಸಗೊಳಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ.
Any startup who's working in the agri-tech space wants to connect with the grassroots level people or the government agencies, or for that matter, since which global people are already here. If some of you want to understand the grassroots innovations, what's happening out there, majority of the time, the technology labs happens at the R&D part. Implement is a bigger challenge, and I agree in our country more than 50% people are dependent directly indirectly. Here is where we can actually leverage some of these networks, and then also be recreating a wheel. We can directly see how we can go for the implementation part. Like Saksha is a very clear partner whom we can work with, because a lot of these FPOs, as I said, each of these FPO on an average goes with 500 to 1,000 plus members. And at the same time, these district people whom we are working, they are connected to more than 10,000-15,000 farmers directly, or progressive farmers over there. Some of these people are very much in touch with us, and since they believe that we have done something impactful in their journeys, whosoever require those sort of networks connects, happy to talk to them. On an average, weekly basis, we connect 2 or 3 startups to the farming sectors whom we are
in the digital transformation that we are currently facing. Now, in the innovation platform, we have 3 focus areas around which we are going to work on, roughly exemplified by these SDGs, but they're not just exclusive to these SDGs. We're working in health, we're working in sustainability, and in digital transformation. And basically, we want to achieve a place where, when we look at how Switzerland and India collaborate, it is no longer just bottom up.
Let you off the hook so easily. So those 3 we got to speak. The solution that you articulated, maybe if you can throw some more light on how that would be relevant from a Indian context, what are you seeing here, how it could help
I mean, especially in India, we are facing a lot of problems with losses during storage. So typically, like, people are not aware, or they say we don't have a problem. But when I go to the silo, I pick out a grain sample, and I have actually more insects than grain in my hand. So that is the kind of problems we are facing. But equally, as I said, unfortunately, one of the biggest poultry farmers in India a couple of years back killed all the chicks with contaminated feed. He got mycotoxins in the storage, during storage. So we had presented a solution to him beforehand, and he said, like, no, we don't have any problems. And then the year after, he came back and said, like, okay, now...
And now I will request him to take the stage and explain what this special, unique opportunity, and it has opportunity for
initiative. Any startup who's working in the agri-tech space wants to connect with the grassroots level people or the government agencies, or for that matter, since which global people are already here. If some of you want to understand the grassroots innovations, what's happening out there, majority of the time, the technology labs happens at the R&D part. Implement is a bigger challenge, and I agree in our country more than 50% people are dependent directly indirectly. Here is where we can actually leverage some of these networks, and then also be recreating a wheel. We can directly see how we can go for the implementation part. Like Saksha is a very clear partner whom we can work with, because a lot of these FPOs, as I said, each of these FPO on an average goes with 500 to 1,000 plus members. And at the same time, these district people whom we are working, they are connected to more than 10,000-15,000 farmers directly, or progressive farmers over there. Some of these people are very much in touch with us, and since they believe that we have done something impactful in their journeys, whosoever require those sort of networks connects, happy to talk to them. On an average, weekly basis, we connect 2 or 3 startups to the farming sectors whom we have grown.
Pressure is on now. What is the big thing that I'm here to talk about? So I'm the Science and Technology Consul General of Switzerland. I lead an organization called SwissNext, which I like to say is a diplomatic anomaly. It's not your traditional diplomatic representation, but it's one of 6 that Switzerland has around the world in hotspots that are at the frontiers of science and technology. And we have been here in Bengaluru since 2010. And I would say the first decade or so of our existence, the key word that marked what we stand for is internationalization. How do we help Swiss startups internationalize? How do we help Swiss researchers in academia have the right collaborations in India, and so on and so forth. And with the Indo-Swiss Innovation Platform, we're trying to enter the next phase of our existence, and I think internationally.
ಇದಾಗಿತ್ತು ಲೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ಸ್. ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಸುದ್ದಿಗಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರಿ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ 26 ಕನ್ನಡ. ನಾವು ನಿಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ.